Okay, hello, this is just going to be 2 videos that are just Christmas treats. They're not taken seriously, we're not doing anything too bad here, we're not trying to get too deep into this. Me and my friend and cousin James, say hello James.
Hello James.
We're going to talk about 2 different films, or 2 different videos. One is Star Wars and one is Ghostbusters. James, as you may have noticed from what he's wearing, is a bit of a Ghostbusters fan.
A wee bit. Just a wee bit.
Kind of a freak.
A wee bit.
Yeah, pretty much. But we'll start with Star Wars.
I've just seen that.
We've just seen it at the local cinema. Wasn't as busy as I thought it would be.
I was quite quiet. I'm surprised there was Wednesday. The school's still on.
Yeah, we went because we thought we were going when it was quiet, so we would have to see many people. So it was a good idea, but we kind of thought there'd be a bit more people. But it's Thursday afternoon, so what can you expect? Now, what did you think of it before you were going to go in to see it? What were your thoughts before you went in?
I didn't have many thoughts. I tried to keep myself as little hyped as possible. I'm one of the few people other than yourself that loved The Last Jedi. I loved The Last Jedi. It's a great film. I watched that Force Awakens and The Last Jedi last night before going to bed, just sort of in the frame of mind. And on the way to the cinema, I started getting hyped up for it. So I was hoping it was going to be just as good as the last 2, and I really enjoyed it.
So what did you think of Force Awakens before you...
I like Force Awakens. I think it's a good jump start for like Wayne's to get into Star Wars. It's like you don't have to start at the beginning. You can start from this one and treat the rest as prequels if you're a wee Wayne.
Yeah, what do you think of the other Star Wars films generally?
My favourite Star Wars film is Episode 3, a prequel. So I'm a big Star Wars guy, and that's a controversial thing. My least favourite one's Return of the Jedi.
Well, that's one of my least favourite ones as well. You've probably seen my videos on it before. I love Star Wars. I was a Star Wars kid. I was the one who had all the toys when it first came out. I wasn't so keen on Force Awakens. I liked the first 2/3, and then the last third I really hated because I thought it was just taking the piss with the science involved.
Yeah.
That annoyed me because James was in the car on the way back.
I had to listen to the rant. I did have to listen to it.
Yep. And I really loved The Last Jedi. It's not flawless, but the flaws in it I didn't mind.
Yeah.
And I think the good stuff was so good that it kind of made up for any flaws it had.
I liked it because the thing I like most about Last Jedi is such a hopeless film. There's like no hope in the film. Because like most films, you're like, the good guy's going to win. They're going to win at some point. But that film, you really don't think they're going to win. And you don't get that with many films. You think the good guys are going to win somehow, but that's when you're honestly going to think of a way for them to win.
And your favourite film in Star Wars is Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Which is another one like that.
He's just...
just villainy. You like villains to win, don't you?
I like villains to win, but I like... If somebody's going to win, I like them to earn the win. I don't want them to win just because they're expected to win.
Yes.
I want them to earn their win.
Yeah. And yeah. So I should say also, I enjoyed this new one. What was it called again?
Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. My brain's just gone. It's brain's just jelly. I really enjoyed it. I was not expecting much. I'd seen some reviews which were pretty horrible. I saw some reviews saying this is the worst Star Wars film ever.
Aye.
And these are people who'd reviewed the prequels and hated them, and I was like, Jesus, that's bad.
I didn't see any reviews. The only thing I knew about reviews is what you were telling me.
Yeah. But don't worry, the reviews for this is not as bad as reviews for Cats, which is apparently...
You were telling me about that in the car, weren't you?
Yeah. But the reviews were like pretty much, it went too fast, it needed some more time to do stuff, to do what it was going to do, which I kind of agreed with, but it didn't really matter to me because I still enjoyed the film. Yeah. I thought it was a good blockbuster film. It really worked what it was doing. There was some stuff I thought we could have had a bit more of. It could have been about 10-15 minutes longer. I
thought it should have been a wee bit longer. It felt there was a bit in the middle that felt quite rushed.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Do you do spoilers on your videos now?
We'll do a general thing, then we'll do spoilers.
Right, no worries. I'll talk about the spoiler bit that I think was rushed.
Yeah, no, because I tend to do a general thing, then I do spoilers.
Yeah, no worries. We'll stick to general. Well, I think there was a section in the middle that I think was quite rushed and should have been expanded a wee bit.
Yeah, me too. There was a bit of a revelation that you got the revelation, you went, okay, we need to deal with this, and rushed on to the next bit.
Aye, they kind of just forgets it and moves on.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
I think we're talking about the same bit.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But the good thing was it was much more fun for the characters. I think the characters are more fun in this one because they weren't getting beaten down. In The Last Jedi, they were getting beaten down a lot.
Poe, I think Poe was probably the best in this film, and he's been in all the films.
Yeah,
He actually got a bit more of his character. He's not just a guy that does what he wants. He shows you why he's the way he is.
Yeah, you get a lot with him, because I thought he was good. He's been good in all the films because he's a good actor, but they gave him more to do.
So I liked him in all the first two films, but I think this one, because they gave him more of a backstory and a bit more to work with,
yes,
he's
better,
and like you're behind him a bit more.
You're more involved with his story.
Because in Last Jedi, he's a bit of a bitch, because all he does is moan in that film.
He's wrong.
He's wrong, but at the same time, you're like, why should I be listening to this guy? But then in this one, you're like, I know why I should be listening to him.
But I also quite liked this in The Last Jedi because he was wrong. Normally, he was never wrong.
Aye.
In this one, he showed you, oh yeah, he got some stuff wrong. But he may not have been completely wrong, but it was kind of wrong.
Aye, and he built on it, and then he just forget it.
It wasn't just like, oh, I made a mistake, I'll never admit I made a mistake. It was like, okay, I made a mistake, let's move on.
And the character's evolved a wee bit because of that. It's not just the same character again.
Yeah, I thought him and Rey evolved. I thought Finn...
He's still Finn.
It's weird because he's a good actor playing him. But it's just like, he's not really given much to do. It's like, he seems to have like one note for every movie. And it's not the actor's fault, it's just like, they seem to give him the most basic stuff in each film, and it's like...
I noticed in this film that any female character that spoke to him, he seemed to give him the love eyes.
I know.
Any female character that he interacted with.
Except he gave Poe the love eyes more than anyone.
He gave Poe the most love eyes.
I was disappointed it wasn't.
I thought it was going to happen.
I was shipping them, honestly.
Were you shipping them?
Yeah, I mean, really, they should have been a couple.
I'm still surprised the C-3PO didn't come out while we were watching.
I know. Yeah, so you, Finn and Poe, you go for it, boys.
Aye.
Yeah. Because that was the most chemistry anyone ever had in these films.
Aye, it was, aye.
I don't any Star Wars films as much chemistry as those two had.
Aye, I suppose.
Really?
More than Han and Leia.
I know, it's like really funny and they just couldn't go for it. But it was stuck with a character that was, he uses one scene, a movie, where he gets to explain himself, and the rest of the time he's following someone else.
Aye.
Because the first one he follows Rey, the second one he follows Rose, then Benicio del Toro, and in this one, he follows everybody, including C-3PO. I mean, you're following C-3PO, you're kind of...
You're at the bottom of the ring.
Yeah. Even the robots get more respect, Hannah was like...
Fuck, even Jar Jar didn't have C-3PO to follow.
What?
Jar Jar wasn't even beneath C-3PO.
I know, it's like weird, it's like... Yeah, they really not get... I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
Pure bastard. Well, it was his own fault for being in Pacific Rim 2, that's all I'm going to say.
Aye, and the villains were quite good. I liked the whole premise of the setup for the bad guys.
Yeah, they were really enjoyable.
I don't know what to say that isn't going to spoil. I'll wait till we get to spoiler section.
The villains were good. The overall, I bet that's really spoiler cast territory. But yeah, but also thought it was, apart from the middle section, I thought it was paced fast. Like they had a 3-hour film that cut down to 2.
Aye, how long was the film?
But just over 2 hours.
Just over 2 hours. I liked it about 2.5. That would have suited me.
I know. I think that would have been a better film, but it still worked well because I think the big problem was basically because they had to move so fast. Sometimes they didn't explain plot details maybe as well as they could have.
There was a lot of planet jumping in this one.
I know, but more than usual. It reminded me a lot of Attack of the Clones. I seemed to plan to jump a lot as well.
I didn't stick to one location too long.
Yeah, that's one of the same feeling.
Aye.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was surprised how the reviews have been so rough on it because I was like, really? Why? What's so... Because I'm looking at it thinking, I saw Force Awakens. This is better than Force Awakens. This is...
I think the reviews are just bad because Star Wars fans aren't happy it's not going the way that they imagined it to go.
Yeah, and I think there's still a lot of them a bit bitchy about Last Jedi.
Aye.
Oh no, Luke didn't go the way I wanted him to go.
I know, Luke's the Jedi, he should be hiding out. Aye, he should. As soon as the Jedi fails, the first thing they do is run away. Yoda did the same thing.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan did the same thing. Rey.
Darth Vader didn't. He took over the galaxy.
That's true, but he wasn't a Jedi, he was a Sith.
I know a bit. He first fought, remember, he didn't have the higher ground.
He didn't have the higher ground.
And what did he do after that? He took over the galaxy. So, I mean, local boy made good. Darth Vader.
Aye.
He's the only Jedi that got back up from a fall.
Aye.
The rest just ran away.
No, ran away.
So, for all you prequel haters, Anakin's the only one that actually got back up on his own feet. Or his robot feet.
Aye. Stumps.
Yeah, stumps.
Stumps with his robot feet attached.
Yeah. So we're going to spoilers, 'cause I don't think we can go much further without
Aye,
spoilers.
because there's nothing we can't discuss without spoiling certain sections in the film.
Yeah. So,
The rush section, was it the bit with the spy? Is that what you're talking about?
the bit of the spy,
Because they kind of revealed that, then 2 minutes later it's dealt with.
I know, but it was a bit with Rey revealing that she's a Palpatine.
Aye, but as soon as that was revealed, it was kind of like, alright,
We need
next,
to
next scene.
Yeah, we need to stop in this for a second. We need
So at
to.
least explain a bit more. Who did Palpatine pump? That's what I want to know.
Well, he was a politician,
Aye, but did he pump somebody before he get the scarred face? That's
probably.
Because nobody's pumping him after that.
No, but I mean, the parents were probably quite old. It was a father was probably quite old. He must have happened just before he got his face.
Aye.
His face, face job.
I suppose only the Jedi stop themselves from learning about. I suppose the
Plus,
Sith.
he's a dictator. I mean, really.
He's going to have a wee woman on the side, isn't he?
No matter how ugly he looks, he's going to get his way with somebody.
Aye. I suppose if Jabba can have his way,
Yeah.
he can get his way.
Yeah, I mean he's but yeah, so that was the dodgiest thing, the parents thing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually liked it better. I think they could have put that in like Palpatine's granddaughter, but they didn't need to make the parents actually be decent. They could have been total scumbags who were trying to hide it, but still scumbags.
Aye.
I think they still could have had what was there before and still had it all
Aye.
fall out the way it did. That would have been a problem. So I think they kind of pulled back a bit from The Last Jedi in that area of
Aye.
race paint, but not enough to make me angry with it or anything. I had some people really annoyed with that, and it was like, no, because I mean, The Last Jedi was really about Rey having to learn to work on her own and not rely on other people, because in the first film she was, well, just basically, tell me what you do, tell me what you do. And this
Aye.
one it's like, no, you have to work this out yourself.
Aye.
And this one it's like, yeah, you're a Palpatine, but other people figured it out already and they're not judging you for it, so you shouldn't judge yourself.
I was trying to figure out the timeline with this film. How far after Last Jedi is it set? Is it a few months, a year?
I heard it was about a year or something.
Because she's been training for quite a while.
And she's got a lot of powers that just like pop up. But the funny thing was, in this one, I didn't feel like, well, the power she got in this one, it made more sense because she knew where it was going. In the first one, Force Awakens, I always thought she took much power too quick. It didn't explain it enough. This one, you felt it was explained, so it was like, okay, I get it, it's fine, it makes sense. And
Like at the start of the film, you kind of get the idea that she's mainly reading the books and Leia's giving her some tips, but then you find out later on that Leia's a fully trained Jedi, but she
Yeah.
gave it up.
Yeah,
So that makes sense that she was able to train her.
yeah. But Luke was like the guy who was the one who had most of the powers.
Aye.
Yeah. And it also, one thing that also makes sense in it is that the idea that the Jedi don't come and train you when they're ghosts. They don't come in and say, they might give you a bit of advice here or there, but they're going to let you have your life. It's not going to be...
They're not going to just sit and watch you.
Although what I watch over, they're just not going to come and tell you what to do unless you really need it.
The ghost life might be busy.
Yeah. I mean, you do get cameos from other films from other Jedi. You hear Yoda's voice.
Anakin's.
You hear Anakin's voice quite a bit. Actually, when you hear it, you hear it. You know it's him, and it works quite nicely, actually.
At one point, I thought I heard Qui-Gon, but it might have been somebody else.
Yeah, it felt like it was a mix between Anakin and Yoda and Luke, really, more than anything else.
Those three.
Yeah, those are the ones who were telling her to.
I think it's when they were like overlapping. It sounded like Qui-Gon at one point.
You know, because I think I didn't realise that Anakin and Luke, the voices do sound kind of similar in a strange way. Which I never knew before, but actually listened to it, I was like, yeah, their voices do sound. It's kind of hard to tell who's who, but it is kind of. But it's satisfying the way to do it because he uses voices, but it works because she's hearing the voices finally.
Kylo Ren's a better character in this film too. We never touched him.
Yeah, he's been good in the last two films. I think in Force Awakens it was too much like a substitute Anakin
Aye.
for me. And then Last Jedi, once they did the joint with him and Rey, there's a connection somewhere, and they can see each other and talk to each other. I think once that happened, the character worked, and he works in this one as well.
I like his conflict was a bit more obvious this time.
Yeah, but it was going towards a conclusion. So I think, yeah, it was obvious, but it was obviously he was figuring it out.
You know what was a big waste in this film though? The Knights of Ren. They were hyped up in 2 scenes if we're lucky.
Kylo took them out quick.
It was what, 2 minutes of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, no.
The thing is, like, they were hyped up by we're finally going to show you the Knights of Ren. Then you get a wee bit at the beginning of them walking through an alleyway. Then you don't see them till the end of the film.
Yeah, I know. And then basically they get
Mauled. Just mauled.
They get destroyed. So
Like, where's their lightsabers? That's what I want to know.
yeah, I think they were just.
Because I assumed that the Knights of Ren were other students that he took for Luke's school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'd think they would have lightsabers.
I know. I should say this right now. This film confirms that the Knights of Ren were little bitches.
Ah, they're all wee bitches, aye.
Pretty much.
Aye, that's why Kylo Ren was able to lead them.
Yeah.
It's the only way he was able to lead them.
Yeah.
I like the Snoke revelation. Like
He was a clone.
You seen Hunters him in the tube. He's just some weird clone that Palpatine controlled. That was awesome.
Yeah, that made total sense for who he was.
It does make sense.
Yeah,
also
but
explains how he was able to come out of nowhere and take her.
Yeah, because basically the First Order were the front for the Empire. Basically,
Aye.
they were not. They were just there for the.
It explains how they were able just to rise out of nowhere as well.
Yeah, like Palpatine was keeping himself out of view for most of the building blocks, and it explained the rebellion a bit more as well because people were not. There was no centralisation to them. It was finally someone explained what the rebellion's up to because that Force Awakens especially, I was like, how big are they?
Aye, because by the end of like Last Jedi, there's like 30 of them.
Yeah, and eventually this would have bounced up a bit again, but
It explains how it
it's
works.
pretty tenuous though. I mean, it's pretty much there. There's not many of them there.
Yeah, they had to rely on civilians to save them.
Yep, which is a nice moment when it was actually.
That was awesome.
Because it was that thing of who are all these people? It was an army. No, these are just people.
Aye.
It was just like a nice little fuck you to the military.
You know what was a letdown for me? This, I was saying that Star Wars fans were upset that it didn't go the way they wanted it.
Yes.
There's one thing in this film I wanted to go my way.
What's
Richard
that?
E. Grant's character. I wanted it to be revealed that he was Thrawn. I wanted like something to happen to him when he's been wearing makeup. He's actually blue underneath. I wanted it so badly because he'd be perfect to play Thrawn.
Yeah, but his character went out in a satisfying way.
He did go satisfying, yeah, but
Yeah, I mean-
I wanted it to be Thrawn.
I mean, basically it was Looney Tunes.
That was a Looney Tunes end.
Yeah, because pretty much the thing blows up in his body. He's in flames flying out.
Aye.
Sort of like Darkman and Liam Neeson Darkman.
Aye. Oh, I can't remember. That's a good one. Aye.
Yeah.
Good wee reference.
Yeah. You can always drop in a Darkman reference if you can.
And I like the fact that they're taking some wee bits for like the Star Wars lore that they've brought in since Disney. It's like the temple that Palpatine's in is very similar to one of the other Sith temples that was in Rebels.
Yeah, it felt it was connected.
So it makes it establishes the whole universe a bit more. It's like, I like lore building and I like the fact they're establishing it.
Yeah, there's all these acolytes of Palpatine who are waiting when they might take control.
Aye, there's thousands of them. That was
And
awesome.
they're all just probably just like Knights of Ren.
Aye.
Probably just.
Oh, they all get beat by bricks.
I know. Yeah, I think Kyle was a lot better character in this one. He really.
It was.
But I'm not sure it was just. They took his character towards redemption in the second half of the
He
movie.
did have a bit more screen time in this film, and so that probably helped.
Yeah, he did a. I don't think he was written as well as it was in Last Jedi, but I think he had so much more things to do that he actually could fill it in.
Aye.
There were a lot of looks and things rather than dialogue. I think it worked a lot better because
Aye.
I liked his redemption bit where you realise when he gets redeemed, how he gets redeemed. It's like, that's nice, that worked.
Yeah, it worked. It really did work.
It was very simple. It wasn't a big dialogue scene or anything. It was simple and it kind of comes back to how Vader was redeemed as well. It's a simple thing rather than a massive thing.
Was there any fan service moments that
Half the film was fan service, but none really bothered me that much.
I liked the fan service.
Yeah.
I thought they would have used Lando a wee bit more than they did.
But the thing is, they brought him in, they gave him stuff to do, and it was nice. I think, honestly, he looked quite old. I think there's only so much he could do with him.
Nice.
It really, I mean, even Mark Hamill was looking a bit like past it in this one.
He was, even though he's maybe a cleaned
ghost.
up ghost.
Yeah,
Even
he
his
was.
cleaned up CG didn't look good.
No, he looked like he'd been putting on the pounds, taking a lot of ghost pies.
Ghost pies.
Yeah.
You know what one of my favourite moments in the whole film was? Chewbacca's reaction to Leia dying.
I know, that was great.
I loved that. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, because you get a sense of him, that was a reaction to, because they're all dead now. It wasn't just her. She was the last one.
He's on his own now.
Yeah. He's on his own and he's only got really
These new
Finn.
pals.
You got Finn, who...
Who wants to be stuck with Finn?
Yeah, really.
No, he's below C3PO. That's what I say to you on the way back from cinema. That C3PO making the big sacrifice to get the code, the location for the place.
Yeah.
They have to deactivate him, get the code, and his memory be wiped. But then, like 20 minutes later in the film, his memory's restored. His sacrifice meant nothing, and it was a nice moment. His sacrifice.
I was hoping at that point it'd get the full thing back, the full memory of the prequels as well.
That would have been better. I would have liked that better if they remembered everything.
And it would have been like, oh, Anakin's Darth Vader. Oh,
Holy crap!
my master is a psychopath. Oh.
I've been saying praise the Maker all this time, and I've been saying praise Darth Vader.
That would have been funny, but
that'd be great. But that's what they could have padded it out with, just his wee existential crisis.
yeah, because they actually got him a lot better in this one.
Aye.
They gave him more to do in this one.
And that new wee droid seemed mostly pointless, other than that one wee plot point.
Yeah, but so did the BB-8 thing. He was kind of not much there.
BB-8 wasn't used this film much.
No. Also, no, the big bit in the trailer where she jumps over the X-wing, the colour of an X-wing. It was like, Darth Vader would not have fallen for that.
Yeah.
Because he would have just went up a bit and just shot her.
Or he would have shot at her on the way.
Yeah, he'd have avoided being in reach of her. Mm-hmm. It was like, yeah, you're no...
And that was surprising early in the film as well.
I know. A lot of the stuff you saw in the trailer was there in the film.
I quite liked that, because then you didn't know what was coming.
Yeah, because I think the trailers actually cover most of the first half of the film. They don't... There's a lot of bits of shots here or there, but nothing too much. It's kind of like the Avengers trailer, where you realise most of the stuff in the Avengers trailer isn't from...
It's like the first quarter.
Yeah, really.
Right.
With a few little shots here or there.
I think that's the way you should do a trailer.
Yeah.
Let's see what... There's a film coming out that you base... Sonic the Hedgehog film.
Yeah.
It's a film that looks terrible, but I want to see it. I basically know the entire plot of the film from 2 trailers.
I know.
The entire plot.
But actually, you could probably get that plot just from guessing from a few shots.
You probably could, but I can't wait to see it. I'm going to drag my son to it.
I'm not going to that one, fuck you.
I'm going just for Jim Carrey, that's the only reason I'm going. He looks like he's having a blast in that film.
Yeah. Honestly, there was some part of me expecting to see when I come out of this film, there was some part of me expecting to say, well, what the fuck was that? Just because of some of the... I did not like the trailers.
I've only seen the first 2 trailers, as we said in the way there. I've avoided any Star Wars stuff just to avoid the hype. Other than Mandalorian, I've been watching that.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I was actually kind of... I just did not like the trailers, because I was talking to a friend of mine, Alex, lives in Australia. Hi, Alex. He loved this film as well. And he was saying he was so hyped for it, and I was like, the trailers just don't do anything for me.
Aye.
I just like the way they were
I think they
cut.
were just badly made trailers. That's probably why I didn't have the hype. That, you know me, when I get hyped really badly.
Yeah.
The hype train
We'll find out
goes
another
off the
too.
rails with me. When I get hyped, there's
Yeah.
nothing to stop me.
Or if you've got a hatred for something.
But this film, like, I could have went to see it next week. I wasn't in a rush to see it, which is weird, because by the last 2 Star Wars films, it's like, I need to see these the day they come out. I need to see it.
Yeah, there was something about that those trailers did not seem to connect.
They weren't really good trailers.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's funny, because I saw the Bond trailer before this one. It was like, that bit what one trailer got me, I'm going first day.
Yeah.
I like those Bond
You know
films.
my feelings on Daniel Craig's Bond.
Yeah, I know. But, you know what I mean? If you're a Bond fan, that's a trailer that would get you going. But if you're a Star Wars fan, these trailers just did not really do much. They were just...
Yeah.
Yeah. The film is a lot better than that, and it was a lot better than some of the reviews have been.
Aye. Also, the red stormtroopers, they were like really hyped for this film. That's maybe seen maybe totally a minute and a half screen time of a red stormtrooper.
Yeah.
That pissed me off, because they were hyped up to be like the new deadly force in the galaxy, and
They were just stormtroopers.
they were literally just stormtroopers. Maybe one of them had a jetpack. That's about it. But
Yeah,
there's
the
a minute and a half screen time. Darth Maul had more screen time.
Yeah, the jetpack thing was fun, seeing them getting blown up.
But the jetpack stuff was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty much Mandalorian stuff. If you've seen the Rebels, because they have a lot of jetpack stuff, Rebels.
Aye.
So they were just basically taking gags from the Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, for this bit. But it's fun gags, so you can enjoy it.
Aye.
I just have to say, I really loved the ending, the final bit where Rey goes back to the Skywalker farm.
Oh, that was awesome. To think that, I was like, a part of me was thinking, is she going to make a Jedi Academy here?
Yeah.
Because that's like a perfect location to do it.
Yeah.
Or is she just going to settle down and Luke's all this?
Yeah, because the good thing was, just before that, at the end, Coach Kylo redeemed himself. He kind of sacrificed his life to bring her back from the dead. So he made a sacrifice. So at the end of it, there's no Skywalkers left. Skywalkers are dead. So she was back to the farm where Anakin's mother died, where Luke grew up.
Aye.
It's been abandoned.
Uncle Uncle Owen and Aunt
Boo.
Beru, their skeletons are there somewhere.
Yeah.
Under the sand.
Anakin's mother's skeleton there somewhere as well.
Exactly. That guy in the wheelchair.
Yep. Yep. So she goes there and she takes the 2 lightsabers, the one that was Leia's and one that was Luke's, or originally Anakin's.
Aye.
And she buries them in the sand of where they came from, basically. And then you get the ghost of Luke and Leia, and then she'll sort of a new lightsaber, the one she's built for herself, which is a different colour.
The gold lightsaber.
Yeah,
That was nice.
which suggests that there's a new direction. We're going to go in a new direction, and then she uses the name Skywalker because she's taking the name Skywalker.
Because that was something they brought up a few times in the film. She didn't have a last name.
Yeah, and basically, because in some ways the title really is, it's the rise of Skywalker, but it's also the rise of Kylo Ren as Ben Skywalker.
Aye.
That's his rise as well from being
Aye.
an evil fucker.
Aye.
Because he is sympathetic. When he dies, it is a sympathetic moment. You actually
You
care.
felt really bad for him. It's like, I found it behind you. Behind you, big man.
You're not as good as your grandfather, but you did your best.
You got your tongue wet.
Yeah, you're better than Finn. You get more good lines than Finn. Come on.
The other thing they abandoned for Last Jedi, the Finn Rose we thing.
I know,
that was completely abandoned.
It was, and it was
they
like
were given as little time together as possible.
Which was funny because that was half his character in the last movie.
No, that amused me greatly. Although they think I was surprised there was no reference to
but then again,
Del Toro or that.
I know. But then again, obviously, Poe was Finn's real love.
Poe was Finn's
Yeah. The funny thing was, the episode was setting up the idea that Finn was in love with Rey.
Aye.
And she could not give 2 fucks about it.
She did not care.
Yeah, it was like he was friend zoned to hell.
Oh, he was ultimate friend zone.
Yeah, I mean, it was like you go with Poe. That's your love. Go and go. Go and go, boys.
That wee bit with Poe at the end, where he's looking at the chick.
I know.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, Poe was great in this film. Poe was.
Poe. I love Poe.
Poe and Rey and even Kylo Ren. They were the 3 standouts. And despite what taking the piss at Finn, John Baker was good.
He was good.
Just he was given nothing to do, and it's fun to rip into that character because he's trying his hardest in these films and he's getting given nothing throughout the film.
See, I thought they were going to do something when they met that lassie that used to be a stormtrooper as well.
Yeah,
because they've both been through basically the same thing, but they didn't date him yet.
No, Lando went for her.
They didn't date him yet.
Yeah, Lando went for someone who was probably young enough to be his granddaughter. And he was still going for it, and
go him.
Yeah, and pretty much Finn was dropped instantly there as well.
Does Viagra exist in Star Wars?
Probably does. Lando would have found it.
Lando would have found it.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed this. I think we've rambled on enough.
I don't know how long we're talking.
Yeah. So go see Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. It's a good, fun film. You know, ignore the reviews. It's enjoyable.
I concur.
Yep.
Go and see Star Wars.
Because James is now ready to talk about. We'll talk about Ghostbusters. So goodbye for now. What?
That was the original plan.
Yep. So that's the end of that video.